In the land of Egypt, a nation was enslaved. The cries of the oppressed reached the heavens, and the Lord heard their call. Through mighty wonders, he revealed his power, leading his people toward freedom. This is the incredible story of faith, deliverance, and the relentless pursuit of God's promises. The fifth plague, Egyptian livestock. Exodus 9:1-7. The Lord commands Moses to go to Pharaoh, warning him of a plague that will strike down the livestock of Egypt. The Egyptian cattle, horses, donkeys, and camels are all affected, but the livestock of the Israelites are spared. The sixth plague, boils, Exodus 9:8-12. The Lord commands Moses to take soot from a furnace and throw it into the air. It turns into boils that afflict both people and animals across Egypt. But Pharaoh's heart remains hard. The seventh plague, hail, Exodus 9:13-35. A severe hailstorm, unlike any Egypt has seen, is sent by God. The hail destroys crops, livestock, and anything left outdoors. Pharaoh admits his sin but refuses to let the Israelites go. His heart hardens once again. The eighth plague, locusts, Exodus 10:1-20. A plague of locusts covers the land, consuming the crops that the hail had not destroyed. Pharaoh pleads for relief, but once the locusts are removed, he once again refuses to let the Israelites go. The ninth plague, darkness. Exodus 10:21-29. A thick darkness falls over Egypt for 3 days, so oppressive that it could be felt. The Israelites, however, have light in their homes. Pharaoh offers a compromise, but Moses rejects it, and the darkness lifts. A final plague threatened, Exodus 11:1-10. Moses warns Pharaoh of the final plague, the death of every firstborn son in Egypt, from Pharaoh's own son to the firstborn of the livestock. Pharaoh's refusal to obey the Lord will lead to the greatest loss of all. The Passover, Exodus 12:1-28. The Lord commands the Israelites to prepare for the Passover by sacrificing a lamb, marking their doorposts with its blood. This will protect them from the coming plague of death. They are to eat the lamb in haste, with unleavened bread, as they prepare for their departure. The 10th plague, death of the firstborn. Exodus 12:29-32. At midnight, the angel of death strikes every firstborn in Egypt, from Pharaoh, son to the firstborn of the animals. There is great mourning throughout the land. Pharaoh, finally broken, orders the Israelites to leave Egypt. The Exodus 12:33-42. The Israelites leave Egypt in haste, taking unleavened bread and possessions. They leave as a large, mighty group, marking the beginning of their journey to freedom. Institution of the Passover, Exodus 12:43-51. The Lord sets forth the rules for observing the Passover in future generations, ensuring that the story of deliverance will never be forgotten. All males in the household are to be circumcised, and only those marked by the blood of the lamb will partake in the meal. Consecration of the firstborn, Exodus 13:1-2. The Lord commands the Israelites to consecrate every firstborn son and animal to him as a reminder of the final plague that brought their deliverance. The Feast of the Unleavened Bread, Exodus 13:3-16. The Israelites are commanded to observe the Feast of Unleavened Bread as a perpetual reminder of their hasty departure from Egypt. They are to eat unleavened bread for 7 days and remember the Lord's mighty act of deliverance. Pillars of cloud and fire. Exodus 13:17-22. The Lord leads the Israelites through the wilderness by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. This divine guidance ensures their protection and direction on their journey to the Promised Land. Crossing the Red Sea, Exodus 14:1-31. As Pharaoh's army pursues the Israelites, they are trapped by the Red Sea. But God commands Moses to stretch out his hand, parting the waters so the Israelites can walk through on dry ground. When Pharaoh's army follows, the waters return, drowning them. The Song of Moses, Exodus 15:1-21. After the miraculous deliverance at the Red Sea, Moses and the Israelites sing a song of praise, celebrating God's mighty power and faithfulness. They declare the Lord's greatness and rejoice in their newfound freedom. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of faith and inspiration. And be sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment of the adventure. See you in the next video.